Hey everyone, how are you? How are you doing? Come on in, come on in. All right. Well. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. All right. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. Thank you everyone for being here because um this was a conversation that I saw um this was a conversation that I saw um a lot of people having questions about. Someone asked me to kind of look in on this, share my thoughts, and you know what? I am. So do me a favor and come on in and hit the like button for me. So, all right. Yes, happy Tuesday. Okay. So, hey, sweet Ace of Silhouette. Yes, we are here, girl. We are here. We are here, girl. And of course, as soon as I start streaming, having a conversation with you all, of course, my phone starts blowing up. How funny that is. Okay, so okay, so sorry, that was Mr. Hoodoo. Mr. Hoodoo is currently in Korea for work, and this 16-hour time difference is kicking our behinds. Okay, the 16-hour time difference is kicking our behinds. But Mr. Hoodoo, he is in Korea for work this week. And of course, my other friends have started to text me about the DNC. So let me close this out. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. So listen, I think the biggest thing about this for me is that I want those who hear the sound of my voice to understand um a lot of the world is based on paganism. People don't want to hear it. So much of what we do, so many names and things like that are pagan, many pagan traditions. Um Companies, celebrations, all these different things, it's paganism, okay? It's paganism or some god this, some god that, some goddess this, some god that. So, um, I say that to say, why are people enraged now? Okay. And those of you, you may be new here, you may not be new here. Please go back to my live from I think it was January of this year, talking about the Christmas tradition, okay, where the gift giving and all like that stuff comes from. The paganism, it's everywhere. It's baked into a lot of our society, but a lot of people don't know that. Okay. A lot of people don't know that. They don't want to know that. They want selective outrage and they want selective criticism. Okay. But we're here today to talk about um we're here to talk about the Olympics. And I found out a lot of stuff that was very interesting. But again, I say a lot of the world is based on it's paganism, honey. It's paganism. Okay. So let me just start with I think I want to start with Just the Olympics overall. The Olympics overall. Because, yeah. So let me share this page here. And this is from the Olympics themselves. So let me just go into it because, again, there's all this selective outrage and whatnot. And I need for people to not have selective outrage because so many things, you know. So let's start here. So this is, and let me make sure you all can see. You can see there, okay, this, the International Olympic Committee. This is the Olympics website itself, okay? This is the Olympic website itself. So, as the Olympics is Greek, they went right back to it. They went back to the beginning, okay? Olympics mythology, Zeus, Hera, Athena, and Apollo. Y'all know these are Greek gods, right? The oldest myth, which concerns the beginning of the Olympic Games, is that of Idaeus Dactylos Heracles. According to other myths, Zeus, the father of humanity, fought and defeated Cronus in a struggle for the throne of the gods. Finally, the well-known demigod Heracles, which is Hercules, is mentioned. He staged games in Olympia in honor of Zeus because the latter had helped him conquer Elis when he went to war against Augeas. Now, I don't speak Greek, so I want people to understand that the Olympics, okay, Zeus staged the games in Olympia in honor of Zeus. In honor of Zeus. So that's first and foremost right there. It shows you the basis, the foundations for what this is. It shows you the foundation for what this is. This is from the Olympics website. Okay? And it shows you Zeus was considered the most important of all the Olympic gods. I'm sorry, there is no translation of Zeus to God, to Jesus. It's not. If that's what it would have been, that's what they would have said that. They would have said that. Okay? That they would have said that. So we got Zeus, we got Hera, Athena, Apollo. Okay? Okay. So this is and like I said, this is from the Olympics website. Olympics mythology. So people talking about, oh, it's mockery of this and that. Baby, the Olympics is not Christian. The Olympics is not Christian. It never was. So let's share this page. Okay, we're still here on the Olympics website. Okay, we can see the International Olympic Committee symbol here, right? The end of ancient games. Let's read. Okay, for over 1,000 years, the Greeks and later the Romans met at Olympia, right? Place of the gods, to celebrate the festival in honor of Zeus, okay, in honor of Zeus, their main deity, and ensure that the games remain an important event. We now know that the games were still being organized by the 4th century AD. Again, all for Zeus. For Zeus. But and here's an important part, in 393 AD, the Christian emperor Theodosius, forgive me for butchering his name, I'm not Greek, the first forbade the celebration of pagan cults, which included the games. Can everyone see that? In 393 AD, the Christian emperor forbade the celebration of pagan cults, which included the games. And everyone say hey to Scar Beauty, because she asked me to review this. So y'all make sure y'all give her some props because she sure asked me to speak on this. And we here today, girl, because you asked me and I oblige. Okay, but can we all see that? That Christian emperor forbade the celebration of pagan cults, which included the games. So he was Christian. He was doing, what he's supposed to do and be Christian, and forbade it. Okay. Nonetheless, the popularity of sports contests and cultural festivities continued in many Greek influenced provinces of the Roman Empire as late as the 6th century. Okay. So all these people talking about, oh my God, why are you doing this, baby? The Olympics is not Christian at all. It's not. It's not. So following his decree, pagan cults began to disappear gradually, and the site of Olympia was abandoned. Earthquakes destroyed, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and this is the former stadium at the site of ancient Olympic Games in Olympia in Greece. Okay. So, and then, just goes to show you the different things that they used to do: boxing, chariot racing, the long jump, the javelin, the wrestling, the running, all stuff like that. So, this is what it was, baby. This is what it was. It's pagan. Okay. Now let me share this tab. Okay, this is from Brown University. Okay, prestigious Brown University. Okay, and let me make sure you all can see this. Okay. Olympic Games. Ancient Greek sanctuary of Olympia lasted until 393. We just saw that when Theodosius banned them in order to promote Christianity. They took place every 4 years in Olympiad. So the Olympics that we see today is still hearkening back to, okay, its roots. This is what it was. This is exactly what it was. Okay. This is exactly what it was. And you can see the site here. And it tells you what different things are: the Temple of Hera, the crypt, all these different stuffs. But we can go down here. Okay, again, Emperor banned the games in 393 in order to promote Christianity. He deemed the games equivalent to paganism and had them done away with. But, however, the Olympic Games and what they represented were too strong to be kept down. It took a long time, but in the mid 1800s, the Greek revival movement helped spawn the idea to bring the Olympic Games back. So they back and they better than ever. Okay, they back and they better than ever. But honey, that's what they are. This is what they are. It's what it is. So, with that being said, I want to show you all something because I don't want, I'm tired of the selective outcry. I'm tired of the selective outcry. So yeah, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this. Let me hold on one second. Let me bring this video over because I want to know.
It's 2017.
Hold on.
It's the day before the Super Bowl.
No. I want to know when. Yeah, I got a couple of videos I have to show you all. Let me bring this video because let me share to myself. Let me copy and let me bring this over here because if they wanted to be outraged, they had plenty of time to be outraged. Okay, so what I'm showing you all is we can see here. Okay, can you all still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me. Because it said that it lost audio. So let me know if you can still hear me. Okay, perfect. You can still hear me. Okay, so I want you all to see this. Let me move myself out of the way. Olympic flame lit in Olympia, signaling start of torch relay to Paris. So we're all seeing this, right? Show me the Christian outfit. Where's the Christian outfit? I want someone to tell me when we watch this together, where's the Christianity? Okay? Because this is the Olympic flame being lit in Olympia. Before the Olympics, these Paris 2024 Olympic Games even started. So I want you all to watch this with me. And then when we're done, I want people to tell me where's the Christianity. Now remember, the Olympics, it was that whole they were done. The games were staged in Olympia in honor of Zeus. Games staged in Olympia in honor to Zeus. Okay? The Olympic flame being lit in Olympia. What do you think they're standing on? They're standing in the old ruins of a temple. They are probably standing in the ruins of an old temple. So let's see this. Let's see this, because remember, the games were staged in honor of Zeus. So let's watch them light this torch. Okay. And I want someone to point out where's the Christianity in this. So let's go. Did y'all hear that? Remains built on this ancient site. Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's not a church. That's not a church. Mhm. The lighting of the torch. The lighting of the torch, the high priestess. Okay, I'm gonna rewind it back just a couple of seconds, and I want you all to listen to what he's saying. The lighting of the torch, the high priestess. Okay, so let me rewind it back just a couple seconds. There's no sound. Okay, no sound. I don't know why. Let me remove this and bring it back in. So, I remove it and bring it back in so you all can hear this. Okay, so let me rewind it back again so you all can hear. And then I want you all to tell me if you can hear it.
Approximately 590 BC. It stood until an earthquake in the early 4th century. And ahead of the lighting of the torch, the high priestess will ask Apollo, the god of the sun, for his assistance in lighting the torch.
Okay, did you all hear it that time? The high priestess is asking Apollo, the god of the sun, for his assistance in lighting the torch. I'm going to play it one more time so that everyone can hear. I'm going to rewind it. All right, listen one more time. You see old girl, she got the flame in her hand. Okay, let's listen one more time because the announcer is going to say it.
This ancient site, originally built approximately 590 BC, stood until an earthquake in the early 4th century. And ahead of the lighting of the torch, the high priestess will ask Apollo, the god of the sun, for his assistance in lighting the torch.
This is an entire ritual. Right. Where was the Christian outrage for this? Where was it? They're telling you what it is, and yet people are just like, surprise Pikachu face. The high priestess going to Apollo, god of the sun, to ask for assistance in lighting the Olympic flame. This is a whole ritual. And this is a ritual in everyone's face. They weren't hiding it. They weren't saying, like, oh, today we're basket weaving out in nature and we're going to build these baskets. No, they didn't do that. They didn't do that at all. This is, and it's on the channel. This is NBC Sports. This wasn't hidden on some page that's on page 20 of the Google search, or on page 20 of the YouTube search. This was easy to find. So anybody out here talking about, oh my God, the outrage, y'all can kiss my ass. Okay? And you need to stop being a damn hypocrite. Because this is a ritual. They're telling you exactly what it is. They are not pissing on you and calling it rain. They're literally pissing on you, and everybody's fine with it. Everybody's fine with it. Lighting of the Olympic flame, the high priestess asked the god Apollo, the god of the sun, to help light this flame. For the Olympic Games, okay, for the Olympic Games, which are staged in Olympia in honor of the god Zeus. So now that we've seen this, what part of this is Christian? I ain't seen not an outrage for this. And baby, this happens all the time. This happens for the Olympics. This isn't a one-time thing. This is an ancient pagan ritual that happens for these Olympic Games. Once again, where's the outrage? Like I said, they can all kiss my ass because all these fake ass hypocrites out here, it's all, they have this selective outrage. You said the fire is the Christian part, right? El Boogie says, yes, the Nazis performed these ceremonies before the actual Olympics. Hitler believed that honoring the gods prior to help them win the competition. Exactly. And we all know Hitler and them, they were dabbling in the occult too. Okay. But baby, this is paganism. This is occult. This is magic. This is whatever you want to call it. It's not Christian though. It's not Christian, baby. It's not Christian. It's not. Okay. Let me show you all something else. Okay. I want to show you all something else because well, let's see. Worldwide Collaboration said they've been passing down lies for so many years. It came back bit the younger generations and as. But listen, this is anyone could go on the internet and Google the Olympics and where it began. And this is easy information. This is easy information. None of them were outraged before. Right. This is a ritual. Okay. This is a ritual. Rituals, when you do things, it's for some type of benefit. This is a ritual. This is a pagan ritual, and it's right there in everybody's face. Let's go down and read the comments. Let's see if people were mad then. Let's see. Oh, how disconnected I am. I did not even realize the Olympics was happening soon. Okay, someone here provided a translation because they're going to end up speaking Greek. Okay, so Apollo, god of the sun and the idea of the light, you sent your rays and lit the sacred torch for the hospitable city of Paris, and you, Zeus, give peace to all people on earth and crown the victors of the blessed games. Everyone is here. Everyone is here. They listen to the birds. I ain't even noticed this happened. It's cool to watch. I'm struck at the ritual. The games were supposed to be a peace promoting exercise. This is the exact location of where they celebrate the start of the ancient Olympic. Where is the outrage? Where is this outrage? It's not nan outrage here. Okay, they're talking about Doric and Ionic columns. If you remember the word Doric and Ionic, that's when I was, did my live stream about Princess Diana being unalive, esoterically unalive, ritually unalive, because she was. I don't care what nobody say, but let me just say allegedly. No one is here. No one is here in here saying any type of, oh my God, outrage, paganism, y'all are, no one is saying anything like that in the comment section. But let's transition. Let's transition, because again, like I said, these people are full of shit. These people are full of shit. The selective outrage, I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Let me share this one right here, because let me share this. I want you all to watch something. I want you all to watch something else so we can talk about it together as a YouTube family. So, as we can see, the screen has changed. Dionysus/Bacchus in Fantasia. Dionysus/Bacchus in Fantasia. This is just a 52-second clip, but we're going to talk about it. Valhalla is, Luana is asking, what is Valhalla? Valhalla is the resting place for the souls of Vikings. That's where they go when they die, especially like if they die in battle. So like Valhalla is the resting place of the Vikings with their paganistic religious beliefs. So it's kind of like their heaven, kind of like. So let's watch this. Let's watch this together. Now you see the little unicorn there, because donkeys, mules, horses with one horn, they don't exist, but let's go. Let's watch it. So who you think this man is? All happy and drunk. Okay, all happy and drunk. Okay, we know we're not gonna talk about the racism going on here with these women of color. We're not gonna talk about that right now. We focused on your homie drunk with wine. We focused on him. Okay, so that's your homie there. That's your homie there. That's Dionysus. Who remembers watching True Blood? I may be dating myself here, but did anyone watch the HBO show True Blood, Sookie Stackhouse, the vampires in Louisiana? Did anyone watch True Blood? Because if you watch True Blood, you saw the Dionysus scene. So anyone watch it? Because I sure saw it. Okay. So that was from Fantasia. That was from Fantasia. This clip that we just saw, that was from Fantasia. Okay. People talk about, oh my God, the Christianity and they're doing this and they disrespect us. It is highly believed and alleged that Walt Disney, the father of the Disney company, was an occultist. Okay. No one says anything about the paganism and all this and everything else that's here in society every day, but they want to be mad at that. They want to be mad at that. Mm-hmm. Dionysus, they were in that scene in True Blood. They were all crazy and humping and having sex on the front yard when they were having sex, all crazy and wild and crazy and all like that. That one scene later on in the show where they were doing that, baby, that was Dionysus. That was Dionysus activities. Mm-hmm. So people, they're out here talking about, they're out here. Let me share this. And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. So let me show you all this. Let me remove this and stop screen. Let me present, share screen. So all this time, they had plenty of time to say whatever they had to say. This is what they were enraged at. This. Baby, the paganism and the mocking of the Christianity has been around. Okay? Let me show you all some things. And this is what I want to say. So, because I want people to understand, if they're going to be mad about this, they need to be mad about everybody else. So let me share this tab. Let me stop the screen because that was a picture. Let me share this one. And this is why I'm tired of the bullshit. Okay, so Jordans, Nike Jordans, Air Force Ones, your favorite running shoes. What do they think Nike is? Nike, for the company, that was not just pulled out of someone's ass. Nike is a god. So if they want to be outraged, if the Christians want to be outraged, make sure you take off every pair of Nike shoes and don't ever buy a pair of Nikes ever again. Throw them in the trash, burn them, because Nike is named after a Greek god. And it's hearkening back to planetary magic, Mercury. Who have some Nike shoes in their closet? I have Nikes in my closet. My comfortable running shoes, walking shoes that I get on my the treadmill with. Nike a whole god. Nike is a whole god. Okay. So that's one. So all the Christians, make sure you tell them Christians, if you run into some who talk about the Olympics and like that, if you run into some, tell them if they got some Nikes, they need to go and throw them away. So what do they think this is? Okay. Say you're out there. Say you're out there and I'll pull this up. Because I've looked at this extensively. Let's look at this. Let's share this tab and look and see. For you Starbucks junkies, mhm, what does this fish? What does this image have to do with coffee? Okay. Okay. Let's go back in time to explore Starbucks logo history and see the differences between the old and new logo. The original logo, okay, the logo was based on a 16th century Nordic siren having two tails. Sirens are supposed to lure people in. They could have made a coffee bean. They could have made a coffee bean with a face. They could have had the picture of the mountains where the coffee is grown. They chose a mythical creature. They chose a mythical creature. Okay. The siren stands for mysticism, addiction, and obsession that the coffee has always been known for. So, all you people who want to be mad at the Olympics this year, mad at the opening ceremony, throw out all your Nike shoes. Okay, throw them out. Don't you ever go to Starbucks ever again. And the lines be long as hell. The lines be long as hell. Okay. The lines be long as hell. Okay. The lines be long as hell. They be doing exactly, and people be lined up. I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee. Okay. But yeah. Hmm. Hmm. So here's another one that's gonna probably other people probably gonna be mad. Here's another one people gonna be mad. Here we go. Let me get rid of these damn cookies. Okay. Okay. So do we see the names of the days of the week? Sunday and Monday were named after celestial bodies, the sun and the moon, but other days are named after Norse gods. Tears Day, Tuesday. Woden's Day became Wednesday. Thor's Day, Thor, like the Marvel movies, Thor. Thor's Day, Thursday. Friday, Freak's Day. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Roman gods named the days of the week after the sun and moon and 5 planets. So the days of the week are also that's reaching back to planetary magic. I don't see not nan Christian walking around talking about some today is first day. I'm gonna see you on day 3. No one is walking around saying that. No one has been walking around saying I'm gonna see you on day 4. They say I'm gonna see you on Wednesday. Because remember, Saturday is the last day of the week. That is the actual Sabbath, but they all going to church on Sunday, but that's another conversation. No one is saying that. No one is saying that. They say Thor's Day, and they be the same ones in there watching them damn Marvel movies with everybody else. Okay. I was there and I enjoyed I enjoyed all of it. Thanos, like I enjoyed all of it with everybody else. But this is what things are based on. And this is just I could keep going. I could keep going and going and going. I could keep going. I could keep going. But instead, they want now they want to be mad. Now they want to be mad. But okay, sure. Now they want to be mad. Okay, well, let's get into more of them being mad. The fake the fake outrage for today. Um the fake outrage. Here's my thing. If I'm going to be outraged at anything as it pertains to, and let me share this screen with you. If I'm going to be outraged about anything, this is what I'm going to be outraged about. This is what I'm going to be outraged about. So let me share the screen. Let me add the picture back in. I want you all to look at this and tell me, I want you all to examine closely and tell me what you see. You said Starbucks put your account on hold and you haven't been back since. Mm-hmm. Oh, you said tell them about Oreos. They ain't gonna stop eating Oreos if I get into the Oreo symbolism. They ain't gonna stop eating Oreos. Yeah. Venus razors marketed to women. Venus razors are named after Venus, the goddess of love. Venus razors are named after that. That's exactly what it's named after. Mm-hmm. I want you all to look closely. and see if you all see what I see. I want y'all to keep looking. I'm gonna be right back. But I want y'all to really look at this, and I want y'all to see if y'all see it. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, no one has picked it out. No one has picked it out. I want you all to focus. Let me pull it up. I want you all to focus. I want you to look to the left of the person in silver with the red hair, and I want you to look to the right of the person on the left in black. Look to the left of the person in silver. You see the person on the left that's wearing black? Look to his right. Is that a child? Oh, it looks like it's a child. That looks like a child. Oh, okay. So now we're cooking with grease. Now we're cooking in grease. With grease. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring up, and it's funny because when I started looking at so we're transitioning from a lot of the world is based in paganism, on paganism. A lot of things, companies are still choosing pagan logos and mystical occult logos for their companies. Okay. And one day I'll have to show you all the symbolism around Apple being the logo for Apple computers for Macintosh. That's a different story. Y'all know I done looked it up. So the world is based on a lot of occult stuff, the days of the week, these different companies, the Olympics, definitely. Let's look at this picture. And until someone shows me otherwise, shows me that this person is a full-grown adult, baby, that's a child. Baby, that's a child. But I went to, now let me bring up some of these. Let me go here because now we got to go to Twitter. Now we got to go to Twitter. Y'all know I love me some Twitter. The only reason I keep my Twitter account is so I can be nosy. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. So I'm going to remove this screen and I'm going to bring in Twitter because we got to go see. We got to go see and be nosy. We got to go see and we got to be nosy and we're going to be all the way nosy. Let me make this big. Let me come on and zoom in so everybody can see. Okay, so I went to look in with all the outrage. This is from someone on Twitter. Y'all are seeing exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, so Barbara Butch, the woman in the center, with the Columbia, because y'all do know District of Columbia. Y'all know what District of Columbia is named after. Okay, we can go into that another time. But this is a lot of Columbia symbolism right here, but that's a different story. Posted this photo to her Instagram, admitting that this photo had everything to do with them mocking the scriptures. She then deleted it a few hours later and called it the Feast of the Gods. No call. So let's look here. Oh yes, the New Testament, and they put people's names in. Y'all know I went trying to look these people up, right? Okay, we gonna go look and be nosy and look these people up. We're gonna go be nosy and we're gonna look these people up because I looked them up myself. Okay, so okay. It really is the Last Supper. It really was a mockery of the Last Supper. Okay. Let me pull that up. Because baby, that's exactly what it was. Let me pull that up, honey. Let me find the tab. Let me find the tab, honey. Okay, I think this one is it. Oh, yep, here it is. Let me bring this one over here, honey, because we got the look. We got the look, and we're gonna look together. I came with all the receipts, honey. Okay. We're gonna share. We looking at this one now, right? Okay. Paris Olympics producers say the Last Supper inspired that opening ceremony scene. Many have done it before. That's exactly what it is. The ceremony designer, Thomas Jolly. So they do have a right to be upset about this because that is what it was. It was a mockery of it. But baby, if you gonna mock this, I need for all y'all to stay in y'all houses and don't come back no more because the rest of the world, whether we like it or not, is based on a lot of occult and pagan symbolism. Okay? Let's look and see. The ceremony designer, Thomas Jolly, meanwhile, says his inspiration was Dionysus, the Greek god of wine and pleasure. Did we not just see Dionysus in the kids' cartoon? Did we not just see Dionysus in Fantasia? Did we not just see Dionysus in Fantasia? Where were y'all crying over that? Because this is on a world stage. Now y'all want to cry. But y'all weren't crying at the Greek paganistic ritual of lighting the Olympic torch flame. Y'all weren't crying then. Y'all were not crying then. Y'all weren't crying at the sight of Fantasia and all the ghosts and goblins in Fantasia showing it to children. Okay, y'all were upset at this, but not even upset at the child being in the scene with all this foolishness around. Okay, okay, but let's continue. Okay, so yeah, we you can't say certain words on here. The scene is an interpretation of the Greek god Dionysus. Here's the thing: I saw the outrage over it, quote, being the Last Supper, but not over the paganism. But not over the paganism. They were mad over the actual scene itself, but not over the paganism in the theme, not over the child being there, and not over the paganisms that is what the Olympic Games is based on. They were just specifically mad at this scene. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I know. They be lying. It's okay. We know. We know. So so yeah. Here's the Olympic Games Twitter. The interpretation of the Greek god Dionysus makes us aware of the absurdity of violence between human beings. Okay, Dionysus was the god of festivities, lascivious behaviors, drunkenness, sometimes orgies. Okay. But again, it goes to show they don't read. There's Dionysus arriving on a table. Why is he there? First and foremost, because he is the god of celebration in Greek mythology, and the tableau is called festivity. He is also the god of wine, which is also one of the jewels of France, and the father of Sakana, goddess of the river Seine. Once again, they don't look up anything. They don't do any type of research. Google is free. Okay, you can go to your library and get on go and go look things up. You can go get an encyclopedia and look things up. The Olympics are Greek and they harken back to their paganistic roots. No, the Christian Last Supper did not come from Dionysus. They used the representation of the table from the Last Supper in the opening ceremony and put the god Dionysus there because the god Dionysus is the god of festivities and wine. So it was a play on the Last Supper. It was a play on the Last Supper. So they put together all of these interesting personalities, okay, because they wanted to focus on celebration. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. So let's look at some of these people. Because again, I had to pull up their little Twitters and all their other social medias to find people. So before I bring this over, we're gonna look at the names. We're gonna go back to here. Let's share this tab. Okay. So you see the last name at the bottom? Peach Come True. We're about to go look at Peach Come True. We're about to look at Peach Come True, and I want you all to make sure you don't put any type of words that get flagged on YouTube, okay? So let me just say that. But we're about to look at Peach Come True. We're about to look at Peach Come True because I sure found Peach Come True. I found Peach Come True. So let us prepare ourselves. Peach Come True. This is Peach Come True. This is Peach Come True. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So yeah, being upset about certain representations and stuff like that. I mean, listen, a lot of the international world, depending on where you go, is more forgiving about certain things. But this is Peach Come True. This is Peach Come True. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is Peach Come True. I said, oh my. This is Peach Come True. Let's look around some more. This is Peach Come True. Okay. Peach Come True is French. Okay. Peach responds to haters right here. Uh-huh. This is Peach Come True. Okay, but this is Peach Come True. They weren't on Twitter. Okay, Peach Come True was not on Twitter, but I sure found Peach Come True's IG. I sure did. So that's Peach Come True. Let me see who else I found. Oh, I found. Let me see, is it gonna even come up? Because last I looked, people were deleting and removing these accounts. But baby, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna take a page from Nyla's book and I'm gonna find you, honey. I'm going to find you. Okay, let's share this tab. So remember, let's go back here. Let's go back here so we can see the names to show you I'm not making it up. Raya Martigny. So if we look down here, second from bottom, Raya Martigny. Raya Martigny. Let's find my. Did I find Raya Martigny? I sure did. Let's share this tab. Raya Martigny. Thriving it. Are we tracking? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna be nosy with ethics, but are we tracking? Let's go to the IG. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. So that's Raya Martigny. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's Raya Martigny. So we finding these people. We are finding them. Let's see who else we can find. Let's see who else we can find. Oh, found them. Remember, here's the name. We're gonna go back to the name. We're gonna share this tab. Paloma _ Hugo Barding. So we're right here, third from the bottom. Oh, did I find them? Yup. Let's share this tab. Let's look over here. Hugo Barding, known professionally as Paloma, is a French. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when we find all these people, mm-hmm, they are exactly um they are exactly um you know oh yeah, let's go back to this because remember I said Dionysus, the Greek god of wine festivities. That's why I was telling you all about that scene in True Blood, the wild, crazy sex out on the lawn where everybody was just like this crazy sex frenzy. That's what Dionysus is. Okay, so let's look at this tweet here. Cult of Dionysus. They were liberated individuals who indulged in alcohol, sex, and depravity in secret clubs. So listen, um, so if anything, listen, I can't tell people what to be mad at, what not to be mad at. What I'm mad at is, baby, that look like that's a child right there. And if that's a child right there, what is this child being exposed to? That's what I'm potentially upset about. But yeah, all of the outcry, this, that, and the baby, they selective Christians. They selective. Okay, they're selective. Because they sure be out here eating their Oreos and drinking their Starbucks and wearing their Nikes and all these other different companies that have occult mysticism names and symbols. Okay. So, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, again, I could keep going on and on and on and on about the different companies, the different ways that things are based in paganism. Yeah, I could keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm not going to because y'all have go-go. Y'all go look at go-go y'all self and look at some things. But the thing that I'm, like I said, the thing that I would be ultimately outraged about is why is there a child there? Why is there a child there? Why is a child there? Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah. What do you all think about this? I will drop the link just for a quick minute in case anyone wants to come up and say anything or comment. Um, I'm gonna drop the link. And when I drop the link, like I said, if you want to come up and say something for a couple minutes, that's great. I would love to hear your thoughts about this or about anything we've discussed tonight. I just do ask that we stay on topic. I ask that we stay on topic. We stay on topic for tonight. So here's the link. And let me pin it to the top. So hold on a sec. Okay. All right. The link is pinned. So yeah, if anybody wants to come up and say something, go right ahead. We'll be here for probably like the next 10 minutes or whatnot. Because I know it's late on the East Coast for some of you people. So you are more than welcome. You asked me to, but yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, I can keep going on and on and on and on about different things. I keep going on and on. Okay, we have someone here. Let me see who's here. Donna is here. Again, I just ask everyone, please stick to the topic. But yeah, let me bring you up, Donna.
Hey,
Hey,
Q.
hey, girl, how you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm good, girl. I'm just here trying to spread the information and educate the masses because people like to pretend that this occult stuff is just coming out of nowhere. It's like, no, baby, it's been here. They just choose to be ignorant. They
And
just choose to be
honestly,
ignorant.
you always hit the nail on the head. I'm always so excited. I'm like, yes, she's in another cult breakdown of society. Let's go. Because it's so ridiculous. Like, I just seen it in passing, and once I heard Christians complaining, I didn't look too much into detail, but I was looking at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, the only reason you all care is because of the types of people that are in it, which is
Right,
like, that's your business, that's your prerogative. But I
right,
agree with you. Don't act like the occult rituals of the Olympics are just out of nowhere.
right. Mhm.
It's always been there. Why are we pretending like this is not a festival about Greek gods? Why are we pretending like every year they don't pick a new god to combine in the rituals? And if you're so Christian, this is what I don't understand. Why are you Doesn't your book say you're not supposed to be of the world? So why are you always in the world's business?
I fully agree. I fully agree.
And
I
like
fully agree.
and like you said, the only thing that should really be concerning, because like I saw it when it first came, I just thought it was like a really like little person, or the picture was just blurred. But I did find it weird how everybody else's like, face and depiction was clear, but those two were like blurry. And then the black and white symbolism, and then one standing over the other. But I wasn't really paying attention, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at it and I was just like, okay. Okay. Um, yeah, like I said, it's very, very interesting because again, and you know as well as I know, it's so much of the world, but for whatever reason, you know, there's selective outrage. And it's quite annoying because the information is free. It's not like you have to spend $1,000 on one book. I showed you all the video. I showed you
Mhm.
all the video of the ritual with the flame. It was on NBC. Like it's not hard to find. So
They were literally doing what makes it funny, right? Is because I'm a devotee of Apollo. What makes it funny is that literally they were doing Apollo invocation and prayer.
yeah,
Like that's a known prayer to Apollo. That's not like just some random prayer they made up. That's like some ancient days prayer.
yeah,
And it's
exactly. Because the Olympics is ancient.
Yeah, and it's funny how it's like they're like, "Oh my god, I love this. This is so cool." And I'm like, they're literally invoking the spirit of Apollo like over the games,
Let's
trying
go
to do
back
it
to
over.
I'm gonna bring the video back up. Let me bring the video back up. You can keep talking, but I'm gonna bring the video back up because people out here like people are just making something up. Like, no, honey. It's
Mhm.
literally been there. It's been there.
And then they're breaking the ritual down too and talking about how cool it is, how amazing, not even realize that's lending energy to it.
Yes.
And it's like, so why are you mad now? Because any other time they're doing magic in front of you, you're with it. Even the pillars, the girls being his oracles,
Mm-hmm.
the oracles of Delphine.
Mm-hmm. The
Okay, and
Delta oracles, yeah.
it's so obvious it's an Apollo ritual, and if you know anything about Greek mythology, he's not exactly like Lucifer, but in a lot of ways they very similar.
Exactly. Apollo is also because I was looking at it earlier today. Apollo, for those who actually care, has been referred to as light, phosphorus, and if you look in the old occultic text, Lucifer is often referred to as the light bringer, phosphorus. So, and phosphorus is another either Greek or Roman word. So, again, the information, look at this. Again, the information is there.
And she's chanting too.
Yeah. I mean,
They're not
yeah,
even hiding
the
it.
information is there. So, mhm.
Hmm.
So like I said, this is a whole ritual.
Putting the flame in front of Apollo, like how we do at our altars
Yeah.
to bring the
It's
light.
it's a whole ritual. So again, if this is when people want to be angry, if they want to be angry at the mocking of the Last Supper, which I kind of get because it is, but baby, you should have been angry a long time
You should have been angry all the
because
time.
it's paganism on the world stage. And the Olympics is so much more than like the VMAs or the BET Awards or a Lady Gaga video. This is the Olympics. It's literally uniting countries under the banner of paganism. It's
Mhm.
literally uniting the world under the banner of paganism because the world participates in the Olympics.
Mhm.
Y'all should have been outraged a long time ago.
It's literally us feeding and giving our ashe, our energy to Greek gods. That's literally what it is. So why they're suddenly mad now,
Mhm.
I'm not understand. And I mean, how many times have we seen like the Olympics do Aphrodite and Aries like
Yeah.
symbolism
But
all the
listen, and this is what I'm telling you all. This is how I want you all to make sure that you're understanding. Because I want to show you all something. I don't know if anyone here is a fan of Tron. I love sci-fi, science fiction movies. But did you all see the new Tron movie that's coming out next year?
No.
Tron 3 is called Tron Ares. Who knows what Ares is?
God of War.
Ares is Mars. Ares is Mars. Ares is Mars.
And it makes sense too,
Tuesday,
because
the god of war. This is Roman Greek mythology. This is what this is. And it's red. You know, wearing red on Tuesday, like each day of the week has a color. Baby, this is paganism. And when we talk about Aries, the ram, why Aries are so fiery, you know, they not taking no bullshit. They're gonna always do something. They like their confrontational fighting. This is Tron Aries. This is what this is. This is exactly what this is. NASA naming things, Apollo, Gemini. Uh-huh. What okay, Apollo. What is that? The same God? Like I need people to dial into the world around them.
and
Yes,
even
and
look at the
today is Aries
picture.
Day. Yeah,
Even look at the picture, like the water, it being red, and
yeah.
especially since Ares is the only Greek deity that takes human blood. Just
So,
saying.
yeah, this isn't a coincidence. No, this isn't a coincidence. Mhm.
They do it all the time. Even Voltron, it makes sense because don't they have to like dance? If I'm remembering the cartoon right, don't they like all do this like little dance before they become like the Voltron? Like they all like start dancing in their lions. Also funny too how lions represent Aries. So funny how they just picked Aries and lions also represents Aries. But anyways, don't they have to all dance when they become the Voltron? Ares is also the god of dance. And I remember, if you know the story, Hera gave him like a dance teacher because fighting is like dancing. So she wanted his moves to be so precise and so calculated. So like when you really look at the Tron and then you tie it to Ares, it actually makes sense with a lot of the things he governs.
I don't remember about Voltron, but I do know exactly what I'm looking at right here. Like Tron Aries. Like when I saw this last week, I was like, this is more in your face. Paganism, symbolism, it's there. It's literally there.
Mm-hmm. It's even like
Right.
I'm sure you have it in the US too. You know the staircase railings of your house that have those two hearts that are connected, one at the top, one at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Christians love that design. They love to say, "Oh, it's historical old English design." No, it's not. That's a Sasiya's crown. That's a whole African goddess's crown. So if these
Listen,
things are so demonic, why aren't the Christians getting rid of
because
that? They love
they
that in their house.
it's selective outrage. It's selective outrage, baby. It's selective outrage. And like I said, I'm not gonna argue with people who can't count the days of the week. Sunday can't be the first day of the week and the last day of the week. Baby, the Sabbath is on Saturday. So I'm not gonna argue with people who can't count. So I just let them sit in their little delusion. But I want you all, my subbies, to know and understand that paganism and all of these different occultic ties to yesteryear, they are everywhere. Once you know that, then you will understand exactly what you're looking at in the energetics. Like I said, going back to Starbucks. Starbucks is a whole siren. It's a whole siren that's supposed to lure you in. Okay, lure you in where you can't control yourself. And baby, there's a star. I live in Silicon Valley. There is a Starbucks probably every 2 blocks, and they be in that Starbucks.
Crowded too, crowded like a mug.
Crowded. There's a
Bumper to
Starbucks
bumper.
in the Target not far from where I am, and baby, it's open to like 10 o'clock. Baby, in that Starbucks.
And oh my gosh, especially with these young ones, they be willing to attack you to get in there too.
Mm-hmm.
That's how crazy that
be in
symbol be making them.
I don't drink coffee, and I never understood the lure. Maybe because I know these things. Maybe it's because I don't like coffee, but I just be looking at them like, okay, the magicians work good on y'all.
And
even on me.
Even with the Christians too, if you're so Christian, first of all, why are you saying kumbaya when it's really come by here?
Right.
You shouldn't be singing 99% of like Christian gospel music. You should not be singing, because those Christian gospel musics that people love, that say that are classic, yeah, they actually come from African hymns. They're different spells, curses. Some of them are like whole celebrations of other gods. And lastly, stop painting your front porch indigo blue. That's a hoodoo thing. And according to you, that's the worst thing since sliced bread. Not you, but like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, the information is out there. They just choose their selective outrage. When it's Christmas time again, I'm going to pull back up my video about Christian Christmas practices and where they come from. I'm going to pull that one back up again. And whoever's going to be mad is just going to be mad, but it is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, I definitely appreciate you coming up, Donna. Of course, my friends are texting me right now. But I appreciate you coming up. But yeah, the information is out there for whoever wants to read it. But a lot of people, oh my God, but a lot of people are just like, they just choose to keep their head in the sand. So.
And thank you for having me up, Q. And I just wanted to say, I really like how you always like encourage critical thinking and research, because the amount of things that are just out here and people want to pretend like this knowledge is something so hidden is it's ridiculous. That like, when you learn and you see this is still the type of ignorance going on, especially around other religions and Christians not even knowing their own religion, it's quite embarrassing. And I'm glad like you've taught me how to research, how to critically think, how to look even deeper into stuff than I was. Because I'm just so glad you pulled me out of that ignorant Christian one world perspective bubble.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, the information is out there for anyone who wants to read about it. I definitely understand when people's worldviews are deconstructed, but growth does not come during easy times. It comes when we are challenged. If you are not challenged, if you are not learning something new, if you are not taking other perspectives in, you can't even begin to formulate a thought process or a position to stand on if you don't have all the information. And we need all the information, right? That's how we learn and that's how we grow. But like I said again, society is, I mean, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you know the different layers and what you're looking at, you can't unsee it. And I would rather for you all to have the information and see it than to go walking around blind in this world, because a lot of people, they just think that, oh, this is such and no, honey. It's everywhere, but because they like people dumb, when you're dumbed down, you don't know what you're looking at, and you can be taken advantage of. And I don't want y'all to be taken advantage of, and I don't want y'all to be stupid out here. So this is why I be presenting this information.
Good night, Q.
Good night, boo. Sleepy Bee, thank you so much. for this. I appreciate you, darling, so much. I appreciate you for giving generously to me. I really appreciate it. They be having their little Halloween parties. Baby, I thought you're not supposed to. But they do. But they do. I mean, and that's fine, but I just don't want the selective outrage. And same thing like, when I was talking about the Easter bunny. What the hell does the Easter bunny have to do with resurrection? Absolutely nothing. That is a pagan, it has pagan origins. That has nothing to do with being resurrected. That is fertility. Okay, that is tied to witchcraft and other pagan practices. Okay, they can't tell you, but they keep doing it. Okay, they can't tell you, but they keep doing it. So, it is what it is. But if you all have anything else you want me to cover, potentially cover, review that's esoteric in nature, occultic in nature, please let me know. Like I said, Scar Beauty was the one who she was the one who asked me to review this. So again, we're thanking her for that because I listened to her and we reviewed it tonight. So if you have anything else you want me to review that's esoteric, occultic, anything like that, just let me know. I'm gonna find the information. I'm gonna break it down. Okay, but I love y'all. I know it's late for some of y'all on the East Coast. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's only 7:45 in California, but I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.